Yes, Sato imefika. That means connections with all our loved ones from across the world. Ndoyo Masa. My name is Neville, your home plug. I am delighted to have you, the most important person on the show. Nani Saturday ya mwisho ya Januari, so tutajinice vile inafaa. Lots coming up today, and in case you're new to the show, Diaspora Connect here is where we connect with our loved ones who are wako majuu. They're having a good time and also looking after us. So this is where we connect, and that's why we are the #1 connecting show in the region. Plus, right here, something else you will also receive is the fact that there's a lot of representation. Yes, we are representing to the fullest by Kenyans for Kenyans. So if you need yourself that story that will catapult you into that next stage of booking that ticket or yearning to go abroad, you are in the right place. Make sure you use all our avenues of communication. Real simple, at Diaspora Connect KE. That's for our Instagram family. Make sure you follow us, slide on through, let us know where you're watching from. Watu wa Diaspora, tap in, and also pale kwenye X, ama ukipenda kwenye Twitter, at Citizen TV Kenya. That's our social media handle. Alafu hashtag when you're communicating with us is Diaspora Connect. Anything that we have on the show you want to tell us, you have a question for the guest, that's the hashtag to use. And also slide through our DMs na usiogope, because that right there is our means of communication. When we talk about communication today, we'll be connecting in so many other languages. We have sights and sounds coming up, not forgetting Diaspora News and Chart. This is where we put you on to cultures from away from home, and also music that is representing 254 to the fullest. So a jam-packed show indeed, for sure. Alafu pia, when it comes to guests, our loved ones are on the other side from different parts of the world, waiting to give us their story, their encouragement, and give us also their testimony of how things are abroad. But before we get there, let me show you highlights of what we have coming up on Diaspora Connect. We also have a Kenyan Assimilate Fresh Mzungu residing in Kenya. On the dance floor is Dance with Fashion, a sensational dance crew from the digital space taking Kenyan dance to the world. On the decks is Nadia the DJ, rocking the Kenyan sounds to the globe. As you can see, lots of good things happening on the show. Plus, my pocha goodness, badness, that's what you'll get right here anytime you connect with us, especially on Saturdays from 10 p.m. till late. Also, if it's your first time here and you're wondering, Neville, I'm seeing you guys for the first time, but I'd love to see other shows that you guys have done. So you can head on over to View Sasa. That's where you can find all our repeat episodes. And when you're there, manze, interact with so many other things and also catch up with all the previous episodes. Because last year, tulikuwa na Baba Jimmy, Mama Jimmy, walikuwa hapa katuosi. It's a lot of good inspirational stories that will be so good if you interact with them. So make sure you are downloading View Sasa and rewatching all our amazing shows. They're talking about amazing, my guest on the Hangout, man like Matt. How are you, my bro? Mambo vipi? Uko poa?
Rada ni gani?
Rada iko fresh kabisa, man. Matt, and for those who know him, familiar, of course, on social media and around town, man like Mzungu Fresh. Welcome to Diaspora Connect, my bro.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling this evening?
Amazing, like always. Yeah. I'm just, I'm coming here for a show, for a conversation.
Nice.
I'm excited about that. It's nice to be here for the first time.
For the first time.
Yeah.
I like that, because we'll be talking about your story of coming to Kenya, living in Kenya, integrating yourself into the Kenyan culture and learning those amazing things, because we know there are some of those things that have made you fall in love with Kenya. So we'd like to get to the root of that. Plus, all those amazing dance styles that you can teach us, that you have learned to, that will be amazing. And not forgetting, not only do we have man like Fresh Mzungu up in the place, we also have Nadia the DJ. Nadia, wagwan, niaje?
Wagwan, how are you doing?
Mimi niko timam kabisa. Wewe unasema aje?
Niko poa, niko shwari, niko fresh.
Hapo sawa manze. For guys who are watching you for the first time, hebu waambie social media handles zako, ndo as you're fanying your thing pale wana connect na wewe.
On all social media platforms, I go by Nadia the DJ, YouTube, Facebook, connect na mimi pale, and we'll have some good vibes.
Nice. Alafu pia leo on the ones and twos, what's the flavor gonna be like? What do you have in store for us when it comes to music?
Okay, we have a bit of Afro, tuko na Kenya, na tuwezi kosa Kenyan.
Nice.
Some amapiano. Yani good vibes. We are just flowing. It's good vibes.
I love
Miss good vibes.
Good vibes,
yeah.
good vibes all around. And that's what we're doing till late, so you're in the right place. Make sure you have your water pale kando. Uko na vitu zako ambazo zinafanyanga u feel nice, especially ukiwa mtaani. Alafu pia, as you are at home watching us, connect with us. Would love to hear from you. Uko maeneo gani manze hapa 254 na tuwatch watu wetu Eldoret, Kisumu, Nakuru, Mombasa. Na pia kauko diaspora manze tueleze. We would like to get into a bit of your work and what you're doing. Unajua? So make sure you are connecting with us. Also, when we talk about connecting on Diaspora Connect, we usually have our sights and sounds. So in case for our guest here, I want to show you a place on our screens right here of a place somewhere in the world, a city. I'm going to give you one guess. I'll also give Nadia one guess. So if you know where this is, you see that place right there. Look at those structures. Just when you're looking around, doesn't look like Kenya, looks like far away. Look at the architecture of that place. If you know where this is, get over on our Instagram at Diaspora Connect KE. Tuambie Neville, your sights and sounds ni ABCD, hapa ni hapa. Let me know. But before we get to you at home, I want to hear from my studio guests. Mzungu Fresh, where do you think that is? Give me one guess.
Looks similar to my country, to be honest.
Looks similar to your country. So, what is your submission? What country are you saying that is? So that we can add it to the list.
I feel like it's Poland.
You feel as if it's Poland?
Yeah.
Poland has been added to the list, but I'll let you think about it before we submit.
Yeah, give me a.
Yeah, let me give you a bit of time. I'll give you 30 more seconds to look at that video. Nadia, I know you're an amazing DJ when it comes to the tunes you're playing. Where do you think this is? Hebu niambie.
Where?
Hey. Unaona your architecture, you're seeing the buildings, the trees, some churches hapa na pale, buildings. Where do you think that is? Give me one guess.
Only one guess.
Oh, one. I'll give you another one some other time during the show.
Wow, Morocco.
Morocco. Okay, umekuwa Joshua Baraka, just touched down Morocco. Sawa, Morocco has been put there. Okay, final submission. Matt, what are you saying?
I need to go for my country because if it's my country and I guess it's a different country, I'm done. So, like, I was thinking that I see Warsaw, but I'm not sure about that. And many like views are. I don't know. I need to go for my country.
You need to go for your country. So he's put his country down. You've heard Poland.
I'm sure it's not Morocco.
And if you're at home, let us know. And as the show goes on, I'll be reading some of your interactions. Also, be giving you some clues, some facts about this place so that you can narrow down your answer well. So make sure you are still here because those are our sights and sounds. I will be getting back to them in a few. I love it, love it, love it. Also, talking about a few, man like Matt, aka Mzungu Fresh, it's such a delight to have you here. I've seen you so many times on my FYP. If it's not dancing, it's you're out there helping out, you're doing community work, you're helping children. So before we get to all this good stuff, take me back. Let's go back to when you're at home in Poland before making the big choice to come to Kenya. Was Kenya somewhere where you had seen online and been like, wow, I would love to go there? Or was it something else that made you realize, okay, maybe I want to visit the 254?
So the story is like, that was the moment in my life that many things was not working good.
Okay.
Everything was going down, like work, relationships, and I was thinking that maybe it's a good time for me to go somewhere far away and just think about my life, what I want to do. And I was thinking to go how far I can.
Okay.
And I used ChatGPT. It's my best friend.
So you went on to ChatGPT.
So I asked ChatGPT, just the prompt was like, place where it's nice weather, people speaking English, and the prices are kind of similar to my country. And from the list, one of the first was Kenya. And I was like, I never thinking before to go to Africa, to travel to Africa. I was traveling to different countries, but I never been in Africa before.
Okay.
And I was like, that sounds
interesting.
And one of my friends, her name is Olivia. She's an Afro dancer. She's traveling in Africa. So I asked her, what do you thinking about Kenya? And she told me that this is one of the most safe country in Africa. So that's really good information,
yes,
you know.
That really solidifies your decision.
Yes, then after, because I'm street dancer, I'm dancing for the years. So I was like, okay, let me see if there is some street dancers in Kenya. So I was checking on Red Bull Dance Your Style event. And then I found the hip hop dancers. So I write to the guys, hey, what's up? I'm planning, maybe I will come to Kenya. Do you have any sessions, any meetings there, any practice? And the guys was like, yeah, let's go, let's come. We will organize workshops with you. We can do stuff. So I was like, okay, from beginning, I can have a friends there. So I didn't make more research. I just take my bags, boom. Let's go.
And I like the fact that you said you went to ChatGPT, put in the prompt, a few countries came up and one of them was Kenya, and when you asked someone else, at least they gave you the information you needed for you to make that the final choice into coming to Kenya. I love that.
But I didn't even saw any picture of Nairobi. Nothing, bro, nothing. I was like, let's go.
Let's go. That story is quite interesting. We'll be getting into it, diving into it some more, because I want to know the root of the love and all these other many things. So we have Matt right here in studio, aka Mzungu Fresh. Because I'd also like to know, Mzungu Fresh, was it a name you gave yourself, or was it something that guys gave you? Because that's an interesting story in itself. And continue getting interactive with us at Citizen TV Kenya using that hashtag Diaspora Connect. Of course, I am your main plug, Neville. And right now, I want us to pack our bags, because it is our tradition. When you come to Diaspora Connect, you know you're going to travel. Yes, we're going to take you out there. Ni wakati wa kwenda majuu. Yes. And right now we're going all the way to China to meet up a Kenyan who is doing amazingly well. Yadi ubazu manzeki wa maneno ya huko. Yeye ndio ameishikilia opportunities, good vibes. He is all about it. And mambo vipi my bro? Edwin, unasema aje? Mambo vipi? Ni aje? Unanisikia? Unisikii bro?
Nakusikia.
Unanisikia na unijibu my bro. Ni aje lakini mambo, ama uko shy? National Television wameku
shy kwa nini?
Exactly. Opportunity ndio hiyo, tunafaa tuichangamke nayo. Ni aje lakini bro, uko maeneo gani ya China kwa wale wasi wanakuona sasa for the first time?
Sasa niko city fulani inaitwa Yiwu. Zhejiang province hapa China.
Nice. Alafu China ni mambo ya arigato ama mambo ya greetings wa inaenda aje?
Si arigato. Arigato ni Japan.
China wanasema aje?
China wanasema ni hao.
Ni hao. So ni hao ni kila time during the day ama kuna specific times ya kusema ni hao?
Hiyo ni kila time, hakuna specific time.
Okay, so nairada, I like it. Sasa nimekuwa mwenyeji kiplani. So hebu nikuulize hivi bro, today during the day Sato, what were you up to? What's your ideal kind of day, especially during the weekends? What we spend aje?
Mostly ile city yenye niko ni city ya business. So mostly here kuna kuanga na wase wa business, kuna markets zenye wase wanakujanga kubai vitu. For example, kama mse yako Kenya anataka kitu not only on a weekend but on a daily basis during the day, si uenda market to start for products za customer kitisha kitu.
Okay. Hiyo ni interesting sana. And when it comes to culture, unajua China, Kenya, culture kidogo haziko pamoja. Unajua huko smoky kupata ni ngumu. Unajua huko unaweza pata vitu zingine virahisi. Hebu tuongeleshe kuhusu culture ya China, uliipata aje? Was it easy to integrate yourself into it ama kidogo kizungumkuti?
Culture yao ni amazing, culture ya China ni amazing. So at first nikikam, of course sikukuwa najua anything, so because nikikam sikukuwa, most of the people when wanakam China wanakuja kama students, and then wakishamaliza wanasoma kwanza language for a period of 1 year, and then later they open the business and do business for export and import. But then nikikam sikukam kama student, mimi nilikam tu kama nilipata job contract nikakam. So at first it was difficult to connect na hawa kwa sababu sio wote wanajua English, only a few wenye wako exposed to maybe other international people ndio wanajua English. So at first it was difficult, but later kwa sababu naisikiza na every time, and then na learn through my own ways, so nikajua kadhaa, though si ati niko naongea fluently, but kuna zenye tunajua at least the basic communication na wao.
Kweli. Aya basi, na pia I like what you're doing, especially when it comes to dance yourself. Sisi wa Kenya wenyewe tunajitambua, tutajua ikikuja mane sekta zingine sisi top shorter, sisi ndio wale tunasema, si ndio? But let's take it back a bit my bro. Hebu tueleze journey yako kutoka 254. Sijui kama China ndo the first place ulienda ukasettle, or did you go to other places? Talk to us about you getting that opportunity ya kuingia majuu na kucheza kama wewe.
Me, I almost, it's like, let's say 15, 16 years. I started dancing 2010. I joined a youth organization called International Youth Fellowship, IYF. It's a church youth organization. Hapo ndo nilipata opportunity ya kuanza kudance. And I met with so many great other dancers, nikalan. But China wasn't my first country to travel. My first country to travel was South Korea in the year 2012. That's the first country I traveled to, South Korea. And then through this youth organization, this church youth organization, it gave us more opportunity to get exposed outside the world, apart from only my country. So China wasn't the first one. I traveled to South Korea, to Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda, Burundi, of course, all East African countries. And later on, that's when I got the opportunity and contract to come to China in the year 2016.
So when you got that contract, was it from someone in China? Was it a company? Did they organize your travel? How was that process like, getting that opportunity, kuingia ndege, kuambia watu nyumbani, cheki, nimewatoka kidogo, unajua, naingia maeneo za China. So talk to us about your process ya kupata hiyo opportunity, ni documents gani? Because niko sure bro, sahi kuna watu wengi sana wanakuwatch, wako na hiyo opportunity ama wangependa kuwa na hiyo opportunity, so wangependa kujua ni steps gani wangechukua. So maybe wewe tuambie ndio tuelewe.
Okay, so mostly artist jobs here in China is mostly about connection. So mostly our these companies, they don't get artists they can't reach us while they are tuko mtaa. So wanatumia wale wase wako hapa and then wanatutafuta. So one of my friend whom we were dancing with that day, the youth organization, alikuwa amekaa huku kusoma kama student. So while alikuwa anasoma akapata opportunity, akaambiwa atafute dancers, and then akanicontact. So kunicontact, nika-organize team, na kulikuwa team ya watu 4, ka-organize, and then from the China side, they organize all the documents, they prepare the invitation letter, and then they send us. When they send it to us, tunaenda tuna fill online kwa sababu to apply for visa lazima unini online, so they have to fill the application online. And then at that time kila kitu bado nilikuwa natumia makaratasi. This time nasikia hakuna hata makaratasi. This time ni kila kitu ni online. Before you have to fill online and then print, peleke nini kwa the Chinese embassy, and then wait for some few days, like 3-4 days, and then get the visa. So the thing is that immediately we got the visa, we sent the visa page to the company saying that you already got the visa. They didn't waste time. So it was on a Thursday, I remember very well. Ilikuwanga Thursday. So Thursday jioni, tumepata visa and then tukatuma. That is already late, China. So already hao walikuwa wamesha lala. And then si tukatulia sasa tugoje tujue tunapata nini, tuna travel lini, so that tuanze kujipanga, tufanye ma-shopping, kani kununua unga, yani zile chakula za mtaa zenye tutamiss. But then on Friday morning when tunaamka tunapatana na message kwa group inasema ticket already imeshanunuliwa, tunatoka in the afternoon. So we didn't even have much time to like kuambia wase ati tuna travel. It was just a
quick
hurry up thing. Quick as in mshabaiwa ticket, hakuna waste time.
Hey, bana, hivyo ndo inakuanga. Mungu akishafungua hiyo mlango mpaka dirisha zinafunguka, ni kuenda mpaka mwisho. I like that. So mkapewa tikiti Friday, mkaingia ndege, mukaenda mukatravel. Talk to me about hiyo side nyingine. Ulikuwa na expectations, ulikuwa umeresearch kidogo kuhusu maneno vile inaenda China, ama ulienda tu with an open mind?
Yeah, sikukuwa nimeresearch, sikukuwa hata nimejua of course China kukoaje. Of course ile unajua ile mind yenye nakuanga nao before ni ile like China tu kila mtu anajua kung fu. Same way kila mse vile anadhani, ukiuliza mtu akikuuliza where are you from, nasema I'm from Kenya. So you are a runner, you can run. Like so kila mtu anajua kukimbia, unaona. So ikam first kuanga na ile tu mindset ya China maybe wana ile tu stories zao za kung fu, but it's rare kuiona. That's the only thing maybe that kuanga na nilikuwa maybe na anticipate, but it's rare kuiona. But time ilifika kaona it's a different environment, place yenye unafaa tu kuja na open mind. So that time ikam pia tuna open mind ya kulearn na ku-experience new culture na different language.
Nice. Hebu nikuulize hivi, before I ask you, ni culture gani ama ni food gani ambayo ya China sasa imekubamba sana? Before that, hebu talk to me about the nostalgic things ambazo una miss kuhusu mtaani hapa, because you've said you've been there for a while. Ama kuna zile places ulikuwa unaenda, memorable places ambazo haujui kama ziko ama ziko, kwa sababu sijui kama expressway uliwacha. Wamejenga barabara nyingine bwana. So I don't know if there are some places that are memorable to you, that you left, that you used to go to, that unakumbuka, that zinakufanya nostalgic about back home.
Actually last year nilikam back home for vacation.
Okay. Ni nini mpya uliona?
Nilicatch up at least.
Ulikatcha. Ni nini uliona vile ulikuja nyumbani ilikubamba, ama ulisema by the way sikuacha but iko sawa?
Ile building ya GTC. Ndio kukuanga bado. Wapi kwingine? Naona maklabu ni nyingi zimefunguliwa.
Kweli. Alafu pia dance studios ziko kibao sahi. Niko sure dance studios kitambo ziko as many as right now. Sahi kibao ziko, influencers, creators, wase wanachangamkia mbaya sana. Aya, hebu tuongee kuhusu the dancing craft, especially when you're teaching it to people from other countries. How is it received? Is it easy? Is it an easy time ama kidogo inakuwa challenging, and are they open to learning about the Kenyan culture?
Yeah, mostly here vile tukiwa unajua tu kama foreigners, sisi kama foreigners tukiwa hapa kama foreigners, mostly we end up interacting mostly with the other foreigners kwa sababu tunaelewana. And then of recently, because the Afro music is the one taking over, the music industry. So mostly we come up together because of the Afro music maybe tukiwa mahali ama tumeenda to party, mostly Afro music connect, and then when connect, wakianza ku feel the groove of the African music, sometimes wana adapt kwa dance moves zenye at least tunaweza waonesha. So mostly kuonesha to the simple dance moves, they adapt with it and it's easier for them. Most of the people they dance it.
I like that because I can imagine they already have their own kind of culture, learning something new, but I'm glad that they are open to it. Alafu pia unajua kuna wazazi wanakuwatch sahi wanashanga, huyu mjunior wangu hapa mtaani anataka kuwa dance, anataka kufanya hivi maneno mbili tatu. What would you say especially to parents ama wale wase ambao bado hawajapatia dance, unajua ile heshima ambayo inafaa, kwa sababu as we can see from you, inakulisha, imekupeleka country, unajua imekupeleka far and wide. Talk to those parents ama those non-believers, especially when it comes to dance.
At the current state of the world, sahi ni mostly is mostly not only about the education part that will make you succeed. Most of the now your skills that can make you succeed more than the education part. So most of the time before hatukuwa tunakuwa encouraged to concentrate with our art, hatukuwa encouraged to concentrate with something that you feel you can do it by yourself. Most of the time tulikuwa tunaambiwa soma. Ukiuliza unataka kuwa nini, nataka kuwa daktari, nataka kuwa pilot, nataka kuwa president. So this mind ilikuanga before, but now skills are the ones taking over. You have to know what you are doing. Like for example, now hapa nikiwa China, mostly hata nikiapply kazi hapa China because kuna contract ikiisha lazima nitafute na job ingine. I don't need to give them papers kuonesha ati nimesomea dancing. I just need to send them the video. The Chinese people, they just want to see, can you do it? It doesn't matter whether you learn it or ulienda shule ukaisomea ama hapana. Can you do it? Just show them the video. It's easier. So if for the parents out there, if you see your child has started learning or doing something different apart from in the studies, I will encourage them to support this talent that will be growing. Whether ni kama ni dancer, kama ni artist, musician, any form of art, I will just encourage them to support them, because apart from the studies, also this is a very good opportunity for them to grow and interact also with the outside world.
That's amazing. Thank you very much, my bro. Najua kukua away from home is not easy, but we ni champez kabisa manze. So before we love and leave you, bro, nataka at least usalimie wale watu uliacha hapa mtaani, cause nikosha mabeshte wase wa kitambo wanakuwatch wanasema huyu alikuwa mtu wetu. So please, pia nikoshua family, relatives wako hapa mtaani. So nataka utume salams to all your friends, your family, your relatives. Alafu pia wase wako pale China, ma student, mabeshte pia tumie salams, bro. Twende.
First, of course, lazima ni thank God kwa opportunity yenye ametupatia. Nishukuru pia kuwa hapa. Na thank my family, my mom, my siblings wenye bado wananiombea pia niendelee kutafuta hii maziwa nikiwa hapa. And also thank my organization, my youth organization, ilini build kwanza, the International Youth Fellowship, that is is under Good News Mission Church. Yenye ilinipea kwanza first this opportunity ya discover myself. Actually, for anyone who would like to grow even their career in dancing, drama, choir, band, and learning these new skills, this organization offers all this for free. You just need to create your time. all the use that you can learn, all the use that they feel that they can learn something. In your first opportunity, unaweza enda hapo, learn. They also give you the opportunity to travel and show you the world outside. So I want to also thank the dance team that I started with, and we grew up together. Most of them are still also still back home there. Others juu wako country gani zingine, that we grow together to learn, and through this it ilipatia more opportunity and more exposure. So asante also some of the dancers wa Kenya wenye sahi, they are doing great back home. I see so many people, the dancing community is growing really big. So big up to them sana sana. And also today wenye wako huku China sio ati ni kuzuri sana kwa sababu weather sahi kuna baridi nyingine kali inatumaliza sana sababu we have different seasons. Ya joto ni joto,
kweli
baridi ni baridi.
Sawa.
Today pia najua wengine wanahangaika but tuko hapa tunangangana. Kuna business people. Sahi hata hapa China most of the artists who are working in China are actually from Kenya, dancers and acrobatics.
Okay, so
mostly Kenya. Yeah, so big up to them here.
Nice. Thank you, Manze bro. We appreciate you so much. Wewe, of course, your testimony and your story niko sure wase wameisikia na wamerelate kiplani na pia wamechukua zile gems watachukua. So big up yourself and thank you very much all the way from China. Ikiwa mambo ya dance, man like Edwin is making sure kila kitu iko A-okay. And that's why Diaspora Connect tuko number 1 pale kwa sababu ya connections kama hiyo. Far and wide, we make it happen to the fullest. So talking about making it happen, kumbuka, we are connecting on social media using the hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya na pia at Diaspora Connect KE. That's our Instagram. And one thing that we are, of course, interacting with is our sights and sounds. And our sights and sounds, things are going crazy. The answers that are coming in are also a bit up and down. But let me show you this place once again. Look at that place. Yes. Where is this in this entire world? Ungesema hapa ni wapi? Let us know. Use the hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya na pia ukislide through kwenye DM ni ile at Diaspora Connect KE. Tuambie manze, where is this? And I have a few of your interactions right here. But before I read them, let me give you a few clues about this place so that you can narrow it down as you're seeing it on your TV screens right now. One of the best things about this country right here and this city in particular is the fact that geographically it is located geographically at the center of Europe. Sasa kama ulikuwa umegesa Africa, Australia, wacha huko iko Europe hii country na iko geographically iko katikati. Alafu uzuri wa hii city hapa na hii country is the fact that nearly 30% of this country right here is covered by forests. So it's a green kind of place. So if you know where it is, those two clues are nice for you. Geographically, it's located in the central place in Europe. Alafu 30% of this particular country is covered by forest. So it's a green kind of area. So if you know where this is, make sure you keep on pulling up on me. Let me read a few of your responses right here. Den_no anasema, hi Diaspora Connect family, glad to see Mzungu Fresh watching from Kino, msalimie sana, and I am glad that the Kenyan culture is spreading wide. We are the greatest. Ulisikia capital city ya wapi? Afrika. Ishasema. Aya, Kim_un anasema, Neville manze, big up yourself, unakaa fiti mbaya, hello, I think that place is Germany. Okay, we'll put Germany in there. Aya, Chebet anasema, Neville manze, big up yourself, salimia Nadia the DJ, iyo place hapo ni Prague. Okay, nachiki answer zenu zinakam. Watu wa Cape Town, naona Maro Ibrahim anasema, Neville hapo ni Cape Town. As I've told you with our guesses, hiyo haiwezi kuwa Cape Town because haiko Europe, si ndio? So keep on coming through with us, and as you have seen, Mzungu Fresh ako up in the place. Will be getting to all his amazing stories, but before that, let's go all the way to Washington DC with an amazing Kenyan who is putting on, man like Ouma. Niaje bro?
Safi kabisa, ukaje?
Manze mimi niko best sana nikiona Mkenya kama mimi, especially akiwa diaspora. Najua iko best kabisa. How has your day been? What you been up to? Hebu tupatie tea kidogo.
Wakumbuka si kitambo sana,
Yeah.
kulikuwa na joto mingi sana. Last summer nikakwambia kuna joto.
Yeah.
Hapo kuna snow.
Eish.
I just for a minute before nianze, ujue tupitie tukiwa hapa. Let me just stand this for a minute.
Haina shida, haina shida.
Something outside. Are you able to see the screen outside?
Yes.
There's snow outside.
Eish.
Nikubaya.
Nikubaya. Tell me, as a Kenyan, how was it like experiencing snow for the first time? Kwa sababu hapa Kenya tunaipatanga kama Mungu anapenda.
So yeah, I mean, I've been around for some time now. So this time was different. It was historic because I think it started from all the way from west to east coast where I am. I don't expect this to go away for the next 3, let's say 1.5 months. So it will be around for another 1.5 months. So it's amazing. I mean, it's cold. It's really, really cold. But it's quite an experience.
It's quite an experience. I can imagine. I wonder how many jackets for someone like me who hasn't experienced snow. I don't know, ni majacket, sijui kama ni socks mbili nitavaa nikilala. Inakaa tu kizungumkuti.
Sasa hapa unaona hata kutembea, hata kutoka tu kwa mlango hivi kuna baridi. So lazima ujipange vizuri sana, ukuwe na gloves, ukuwe na majacket na nini. Too cold, so you have to be very, very warm, covered, prepared in all the possible means. Yeah.
Kweli. Alafu pia najua kukiwa na snow hivyo inahitaji pia vitu pale nyumbani kama chakula, maji huko nazo, kwa sababu kidogo uko confined to your home because of the weather.
Yeah. So they gave us warning. So when this happened, they gave us warning. They told us that we have to stock food. We have to have all that is necessary, including flash light that is to protect you when the lights go out. We are fortunate enough for us. We have light, power, but of course some states like Tennessee, they still have challenges with that. So yeah, we had to stock excess food just in case for emergency.
I like that. I wish. If there's usually something that I usually ask guys, nini ungependa introduce you hapa Kenya? From what you've said, I think it would be amazing if we were to get warnings, especially about weather or about some small things, key text or something that the government gives out so that unajijua, because like for yourself, as you've said, muliambiwa tayari na mapema. Mulikuwa mshaambiwa snowstorm inakuja, jiwekeni vizuri. So I think that would be a good thing to introduce back home. Yani gavai tuambiange, cheki mvua inanyesha, kaeni nyumbani ama jipangeni vizuri. And from your experience of being abroad, ni nini nyingine ambayo ume-experience huko Washington, America, ambayo ungesema by the way Neville, pia hii tunaweza ongeza kwa hiyo list ya things I would love to be introduced back home to just make sure kila kitu iko best?
Neville, let me tell you something. I'm a fan of tech. Like, I talk about tech every day. It's part of my life. Like, in the morning, at night, I talk about tech. Speaking of the weather, I think the tech in this side is well developed, and I'm looking forward to having the same happen in Kenya, to be able to be where this place is. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of contribution, support from everyone. I discuss with my guys here, I mean my Kenyan friends who are here, who are in tech, and we always think of what can we do about these things that are happening here, just in case if it were to happen in Kenya. And we talk about tech. So I want to present you something about tech that we are thinking of doing. So I believe that, so I used to be a teacher, I lectured in the universities in Kenya before I came here. And I realized for many, many years, there are many things that are happening, but I think we are focused on providing education rather than skill-based. It's time we started thinking of doing STEM, putting a lot of emphasis on STEM. And so that's one thing I want to do. In my retirement, going back home, I would want to have one of the best STEM centers where young people, young innovators, people who want to implement, innovate new ideas could use that chance to be able to push the ideas. That's one thing I want. I believe that tech can be able to be used to solve almost, if not all the problems, especially what's happening in my beloved country, Kenya. I think we need to do much. I think there are a lot of things happening. 2 to 3 weeks ago, I had a chance of interviewing people, over 100, young people from the age of 13 years. They were in high school, to people who are in the universities, and each of them, had great ideas that they presented and pitched for us. And I was much happy. One of the particular ones, a student from M-Pesa Foundation, a young man with great minds, who among the people that we're inviting for this conference that's coming in June. So Neville, if you allow me, let me tell you about this conference. So the conference that's happening is a follow-up of the conference success story that we did. 3 years ago, I came up with an idea of bringing Kenyans who are in tech together. We did that virtually. We had different meetings until 2024 September, when we moved to Kenya. We came to Kenya and we did a conference at USIU. It was so successful. We were to have one here last year, but because of migration, we pushed it to this year. So in June 24th and 25th this year, we're having a conference called Kenya US Tech Forum under the name of Diaspora Innovation and AI Conference. This is happening in DC here at a place called, a university here called Mount Mary, or Marymount University, which is based in DC. And of course, everyone is welcome. It's going to be a good thing. Great minds coming together to share a platform where we exchange ideas, where innovators, policymakers, students, researchers, and professionals will be meeting to share idea and provide a platform for future engagement.
For sure. And I like the fact that you're one of us. Yani wewe ni familia diaspora. It's not your first time here, but we love the fact that you're always championing for Kenyans to be in those spaces that already the first world is in. Because we know when it comes to tech, when it comes to AI especially, that is what we are all about, especially if we can be there in the forefront, because as we know in Kenya, some institutions, some government institutions, some places of work are using AI in the right kind of way. So at least najua June tutakuwa tukionana for this amazing conference, Robert. Hopefully unaweza to invite tukuja huko tupatie watu hondo one-on-one. But I love the fact that you're offering this initiative. Alafu pia talk to us about the next steps forward. Hii conference ikisha happened, what would you like to see especially happened after it, especially for Kenyans in diaspora doing tech and also back home?
Great. So Naveen, I should be coming to your studio. I should be in person in March. So March, please expect to see me there.
Nice.
I'm going to talk more about this. But I want to say this. There are a lot of things that are happening that we envy about the US. But most of the time we see this thing online and nobody really takes action. I think it's time to take action. I've had discussion with the great people from PS ICT to PS Diaspora Affairs, and we've had so much discussions. I have had this discussion with President Ruto when he was there in Atlanta, Georgia. I asked him some of the things that I feel need to be done, and I think it's time to take action. And we want everyone, from media to students to researchers to academia to any professional to be part of this. I think it's time. If we talk about, I think now we talk about Singapore, right? I've never been to Singapore, but I'm trying to imagine if we were to go that way, then there are many things that we need to go. I look at China. I mean, like 50 years ago, China wasn't such a serious country. Today, if you talk about China, you talk about US. This is because of technology. I look at every day, see what development we have in terms of AI. And I think there's time. I think the politicians and the leaders of our beloved country need to take this seriously. The county government, I've had some discussion with certain county government. Unfortunately, the politicians think about politics more than thinking of development. They think of how do they get elected the next election. But I think if somebody was to leave a legacy, I look at the legacy that Tom Mboya left many years ago, before I was born, right? And the things that he did are still things that we relate to and we know up to date. I'm looking for the next generation of tomboya among this generation, from young people to the old people, that we have to do something that the country of the future generation will appreciate even after we are gone. So you as a media personality, we are going to invite you. I'm going to personally deliver invitation to you when I come, and we want to be part of this. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Washington, D.C. in June 24th and 25th.
I love it. Now at least I know we'll see each other a lot. Sisi ni mabeshte Robert. At least pia nikikuja hiyo maeneo utanionyesha pale kwa kujinoice, especially kuja mambo ya DC and whatnot. And thank you very much. And we love the fact that you're one of our own. When I say one of our own, I mean not only a Kenyan, but wewe ni diaspora family. Anytime you have something, you're always coming through for us, communicating that. If guys would like to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you? How can they connect with you through social media or all these other avenues?
Great. So for anyone who wants to attend a conference, so you go to www.kusat, KUSAT.tech, www.kusat.tech. Then we have our information there. There's a registration form. You can fill your details there. You can be able to look at the sample of invitation letter that we have there. So then I'm also, that is just one. So, I'm well known by NaviSmart AI, which is an AI-powered platform that simplifies immigration, journey for many, many Kenyans. In the next coming days, we're going to talk about the EB visas, which is employment-based visas. You can find us on our social media, NaviSmart AI. You'll find me. I'm available. I have my contacts there. Otherwise, we have a WhatsApp group that you can also join through our NaviSmart. That is www.navismartai.com or Kenya www.kusat.tech. We are available on LinkedIn. We are available on the social media platform. I'm very active on Facebook as well as LinkedIn. We can always, you can always reach out and then we can discuss more.
Nice. Thank you very much, Robert. You're definitely a champion in your own right. Asante sana for opening those doors and windows for Kenyans when it comes to opportunities, especially wakikuja majuu when it comes to the tech space. Aya, before we love and leave you, si unajua tradition yetu hapa before tukuache uende. Ni lazima nikwambie Robert.
Salamu.
Kabisa. You see why you're our family.
Atasikia hii. Sasa mimi namwambia. So nataka salamu. Last time I said salamu, I said I wish my grandma was alive, right? Because she took care of me after the death of my parents. But I want again. I know some people say, I didn't want to say hello to them. So I want to say this. I went to a school called Ng'o Primary School, Luanda Primary School, Okikamayo Primary School, Rawinji Primary School. If you went to those schools, shout out to you. I went to Gogo Secondary School. I went to Jolomino Secondary School. If you are alumnus of that school, shout out to you. I want to also say this to Kenya Polytechnic, which is TUK right now, where I went to school. I went to school to Mount Kenya University. Again, I went to school to Mount Kenya University. I went to school to Kisii University. So if you are part of that, I want to say shout out to you. Otherwise, I want to say shout out to every Kenyans living in the US. Very cold season, but we are keeping pushing on. There are so many challenges when it comes to migration, but we are pushing on. We love our country. We want to give back to our country. And all Kenyans, if you come together, we are going to change the face of Kenya. Be blessed.
Thank you very much, Robert. Salute to you. Tutaonana baadaye tena na tena na tena. And just like that, Robert is in tech in Washington, as you've heard. He'll be on the show again in March. Na pia later on in the years, we head on over to Washington so that we make sure your tech conference, we are there and we are representing to the fullest. And when we talk about representation, we're talking to man like Mateus, a.k.a. Mzungu Fresh. And the good thing is that he told us the truth. When it comes to this traveling thing, sometimes just like the way you've heard AI, ChatGPT hapa na pale, and he told us ChatGPT, he put in a prompt and it gave him a list of places where he could go that were affordable as where he lives. That is in Poland. Also where things are nice, where he can do his stuff, and Kenya was one of those. And he went ahead and asked even a friend, and that friend was like, yes, security yao iko best, we ingia huko. And he packed his bags and landed in the 254. Do you remember when that was?
That was last year, January 7th, something like this.
So you're 1 year now in Kenya?
Not really, because I was here for the 3 months, and
Oh, and
now
then
it's
went-
like 2.5, so like 5 months.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
fine. We'll take it. 1 year as a Kenyan, and you are here. So talk to me. You will land at JKIA. This is Kenya you're seeing for the first time. Be honest. What were your thoughts? What were your initial thoughts? What were you thinking about this place? And you told me you hadn't researched, so everything was coming to you firsthand.
Bro, I'm in airport, and there is a moment that you need to create M-Pesa Kenyan number,
buy a SIM.
and it's like 4 a.m. I'm after really long travel from Poland to Turkey, from Turkey to Kenya, really lots of hours, and it's 4 a.m. and these girls, they making everything really slow, taking my ID, writing, they make mistakes, so again, it was like, bro, 1 hour to create my number. I was there like almost like sleeping. Yeah.
At the airport. So
That was my first experience, but because before I didn't know that everything here will be
Yes.
that slow. The lifestyle is completely different.
have you gone to Mombasa?
Yes, I know the levels. I know the levels. Yeah.
So you get out of the airport. Do you, before you came, had you organized travel? Did you have someone here, or were you just going step by step?
I just booked Airbnb. But I didn't even check where is exactly this Airbnb. I was sure that this is a good, like the good area for foreigners.
For foreigners. So you book the Airbnb, you stay a while. How was your first week, especially when it comes to communication?
Bro, first day, I just going outside of the gate of my apartment, and I'm looking for a road. There is no sidewalk at all, and everything looks really wild.
It's like
Motor-
in the jungle.
You know, I remember my first time with Boda. I was hugging the guy like this, and the guy is like, bro, you scared? I'm like, no, I'm not scared.
I'm just holding
And
on.
you know, because in my country we don't have motorbikes, Uber, and it's not that, it's more rules.
Yes, it's more organized.
Yes, but here everything in Beijing looks really wild. And also like in my country, you have zebras everywhere. You need to go pass the way by zebra, because if you are not doing that, you need to pay money for that. But here, you need to cross the road. So in the beginning, I was also scared, really scared. But you know, after like 2 weeks, I think. Everything starts to be normal. Yeah, like Boda. I love Boda. I love motorbikes. If I need to choose, I always choose a Boda. I love that. Yeah, I love that.
And when it came to the food, because I'm sure as you are here, maybe you might have tried to go to something similar to home. What were your first experiences with food, especially when it comes to Kenya? We know we have ugali, chapati, and many other things. What were some of the first?
My first day was crazy with the food, and all of my people from Kenya, they was laughing so much because that was first night and I was hungry, and I'm using the Glovo app to order the food. So there was one restaurant, and in this restaurant, if you want to choose the food, you are just taking everything separately. So there was a couple of things, and I don't know nothing what is this, and I choose ugali, chapati, skuma, and cabbage. So they bring on my social media I have a photo from this night because it's just a real story. So they bring it, I'm like, okay, I'm taking little bit of ugali, little bit of chapati, but I'm like, this is completely not working together. Like, there is lactose something. Yeah. And I put the photo of this to my Instagram, and my friends like, bro, this combination is wild.
Your saliva must have been suffering. Ugali, chapati, hey, that's a long business now. But I love the fact that you were open enough to trying it, even though your friends were laughing at you. About it. Also, talk to us about, you've been here now 1 week, 2 weeks, as you said, you're getting used to it. Everything is now kind of looking familiar-ish. Talk to me about loving Kenya now. do you, in those 2 weeks, do you start loving Kenya some more, or does it happen over a much longer period of time? Because for you to stay here and, you know, let me say it in Kiswahili, kuvumilia, yani to persevere some of these things and to stay here, that means there must have been a feeling that you had towards the country.
I don't know, that was like an adventure. I was like in the movie. I didn't even remember when I was falling in love in Kenya. I was just keep going because every day was a new stories, new experiences, new adventures. Like, so even now, after this time, still I feel like really new here. And it's so lots of things to explore, you know. And the differences in our cultures are really like big. So also for me to understand many of things, many behaviors that also I try to, when I'm talking with my friends, I try to explain my behavior sometimes because we have different expression. So sometimes I can read you in completely different way, like for example, here people are really chill and calm. And when we have a conversation, I can feel like you don't care at all.
No, because you're chill and calm.
And me, I'm expressed, talking fast, and you can think like, hey, this guy is mad.
I understand.
You know?
Yes, there's that a bit of difference. And also, as you have said, was it also a bit difficult to explain to some of your friends some of the things, or maybe culture or things that you do in Poland that here in Kenya are maybe similar or not? Because you've said there's a bit of difference between our cultures. Was there an in-between where you are feeling a bit sometimes?
There still is still sometimes, you know, some of the things that are just completely different than in my place. But you know, now here I'm living in Kenya, so I'm here, and this is the rules in Kenya. So. Bro, if we need to meet at 4 p.m., of course I will be not at 4 p.m.
Yes, I understand that, and I love it. And not only are you having a good time in Kenya, we've seen some of your videos of you on the matatu, having a good time in the culture a lot. And one of those matatu culture is that big culture in Kenya. Do you remember your first time in a matatu, boarding a matatu? How was it like you, the experience? Because I'm sure there's no matatus.
That was my first experience on the video. Like on this movie, that was my first experience. The guys was inviting me to go by Nganya to just the trip, and that was amazing, to be honest. We don't have this kind of buses with the music, with the party inside. That's wild. That's completely wild. But I love that. I love that. I love it. And also the way you have embraced Kenya on your social media, as we can see from that video right now. Your day one in Kenya, as you said, ugali, chapati, and then day 30, you already know what's really happening. You're having your avocado there when everything is all good. Love it. So more conversation with man like Fresh Mzungu. That name, who gave you that name? Bro, I was just starting to make content on social media, really spontaneous here, like that wasn't a big plan for that. And I was just thinking, well, what kind of name I can have it? So I know that Mzungu is a white person, foreigner. Yeah. And I was like, I am new here, so I'm fresh. Yeah. Fresh Mzungu.
So nickname gave it to himself. I love it. Fresh Mzungu is up in the place. Diaspora Connect. We're always connecting you with also those stories that are making other people fall in love with our Kenyan culture. You can see that firsthand this week. Last week, we had news who's all the way from Egypt who came to Kenya. She's experiencing this culture. You've had man like Mateus, aka Mzungu Fresh, talking about, you know, that Kenyan culture and loving it to the fullest, and more by a man like him right here. And on social media, there's lots of questions. Guys want to see your content. How can guys follow you on social?
Just write Fresh Mzungu and you will find me.
The only one.
I think so.
I love it. He's still here. We'll be still talking to him more about his love for Kenya, na pia atatuonyesha kuanguka nayo and all those amazing dance styles that he has learned. And when you talk about dance styles, unajua huwezi kosa DJ. Mtu anacheza mangoma. Nadia the DJ is up in the place making sure tuko A-OK. Nadia, ebu ipeleke sana. And we're going to take a short commercial break, but when we come back, more from Fresh Mzungu. But right now, Nadia, take it away.
Welcome to to Nadia's experience.
You got me over, you got me over. I got no more pretend. Just got on my defense. They do things for the end. Swear you go like me, like me, like me. Cannot be your man. Bad friend with no relent. Doing all the things you like. My temperature rising. You be my queen, I don't need no rules. It's a love song, I don't need no blues. You be my sugar, I don't need no juice. Baby, loving you is a must, yeah. What have I done, girl, I have no clue. From a distance, girl, I'm feeling good. Steady on the grind, I've been making moves. Cause I want to satisfy you. Cause you my medicine, cause you my remedy, when you wake up for money, a good day by your side.
The way you hold my waist, I like I see they go. Gone down to save myself, but see I started road. Guilty pleasures, I take part in those. Disconnect the internet, cause I'm feeling intellectual. I can't tell you're feeling the pressure. I can't tell you're feeling the tension. You move your legs like this and that. You can't drive away depression. I can't tell your skill is precious. You can't change the whole direction. You move your legs like this and that. You can't drive away depression. Oh my ways, oh my ways, oh my ways. I like I see they go. Bad man drip to the car. Spot cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you know. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the car. Spot cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you me got a girl on me bed right now. She said she know I leave. She tell me, Ruga, me I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Me say no shit. Oh Lord, fly you to Maldives for a day, then we fly back quick. Then we take a quick jet, fly straight to Paris. You fucking with the creme de la creme. Say she
Nani, Januari ndio hii imeingia, lakini wallet imebaki Disemba. Rent iko due, fare ndio hiyo, na Saudi ya token titi inakunyima usingizi mbaya. We ni kubaya, lakini usitense. Januari inasotiwa pale shabiki.com. Ingia airport ya shabiki.com, peperusha ndege yako na as low as 49 bob tu, alafu pata the highest multiplier ujisort na 10k daily ama uangukie 500k weekly prize. Hii si ya kubahatisha tu, ni ya kusort hii Januari. Unangoja? Shabiki ina give. Sort Januari kishabiki on shabiki.com. Gaming is addictive. Play responsibly. Not for persons under the age of 18. Shabiki.com is authorized and regulated by BCLB license number PG 0001082.
Okay, does Mom and Lisa know?
Know what? Lisa anajua hii maneno.
Na ulijuaje Lisa amejua?
There is so much to unpack on this conversation. Join me, Dr. Lauren Mengesa, this Sunday on Citizen TV.
Bamboo is mti, bamboo is grass, and this week on the Land and Property Diary, we are looking at how bamboo is a raw material, moving from this to this.
We have so much bamboo here in Kenya. You can make laminated boards, for example, for tabletop, kitchen top, all that stuff.
And also in the show, we shall look at art for your spaces. This is art made from African fabric, zinaitwa kitenge. Things that you can do in your spaces to make your spaces have a bit of life. So join me this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Citizen TV.
Cancer is a word that changes everything. It's a journey no one asks for, yet thousands walk every single day. On the 4th of February, the world unites for World Cancer Day. This year, our theme is United by Unique, because every story, every scar, and every triumph is deeply personal. This Sunday on Uliza Daktari, we hear the voices of the warriors, from raw stories of resilience to quiet, heavy struggles. Join Dr. Loreen Mengesa as we honor their courage. We're celebrating the human spirit. What happens when pain meets passion and revenge fuels the fire?
That man took everything from us. He must not ever find out that we are Octavio Sanchez's children. If those poor mechanics know about the evidence, we would have to take care of them.
Daring Heart is back. Get lost in the gripping drama, the unrelenting fight for truth, and the twists that will leave you wanting more. Don't miss Daring Heart every Sunday at 2:30 p.m.
Just a payslip. Get a mobile loan of up to 500,000 shillings or an unsecured loan of up to 9 million shillings. Visit a Cooperative Bank branch today. Cooperative Bank. We are you.
If you want me to ginger, give me kokoro. My touch, I be your love. Any other go, just come up with my bum, my love. So they do like fun.
If you want me to ginger, give me kokoro. My touch, I be your love. Come make a show you my banana. No, they do like bolo. Make a touch upon it. Make a rub, make a love, make a rub, make a touch upon it. Make a rub upon it. Till I go loosen up and rub.
Furaha ni kuwa na marafiki. Furaha ni kulewa na marafiki. Furaha ni kuwa na marafiki. Furaha ni kulewa na marafiki.
Kwa sherehe tumefika.
Sherehe tumefika.
Kwa sherehe tumefika.
Sherehe tumefika.
Familia yako ndani, ndani.
Wote tunajibamba.
Marafiki majirani, ndani.
Wote tunajibamba.
I am happy today.
So happy.
I am happy.
Bam bam, bam bana. Hey goes down to Kampala. Bam bam, bam bana. Hey goes down to Kampala.
Shorty gave me this, she call me red and this. Sleeping with a girl next door. Catch up pot. And when she see me, she says she no go mind. Boy, would you give me some, give me some. Shorty gave me this, she call me red and this. Sleeping with a girl next door.
Her name is Nadia, the DJ on the ones and twos. Tuko Diaspora Connect. Thank you very much for coming back to us. Of course, I am your home plug, Neville, and everything to do with connecting with all our loved ones from across the world. You are in the right place. And of course, anytime you're here, satisfaction is guaranteed. So make sure you are following, of course, Nadia, the DJ, pale kwa your social media, and also us at Citizen TV Kenya. When you come through on the X app, usiogope, tumia ile hashtag Diaspora Connect. Also, pale kwenye Instagram family, manze, will be reading some of your responses in a few, but the bado ni ile at Diaspora Connect KE. That's how you get to us. Write to us all those good things where you're tuned in from. Also, a lot of you have been asking, Neville, how can can we be a part of the show? Niko na story, niko na mtu wangu wako diaspora, ama najua msee. Well, it's real simple. All you need to do is slide through our DMs pale kwenye Diaspora Connect KE on Instagram. Come through, alafu usituandikie tu hey, alafu tuache hapo apart. Give us the full details. If it's yourself, you want to be on the show, give us your bio, a brief about yourself. Tell us this is what I do and this is how I'd like to be a part of your show. Also, if you know someone, tell them about us, because we have our WhatsApp number on your screen right now. Use that WhatsApp number, save it, send it to someone, recommend, send in your bio, and I'm sure they will be on Diaspora Connect real soon. And also don't forget, you need to rewatch any episode of Diaspora Connect. It's all on View Sasa. Real simple just for you. Download the app and make sure you are all about it. Rewatch and relive all those amazing moments we've had right here on Diaspora Connect. We're talking about amazing moments. What? Sights and sounds. Imewapiga kizungumkuti kidogo, but look at this place one more time. Yes, I gave you 2 clues about this amazing country. First, I told you 30% of this country is filled ama is all about greenery. Yani iko na forest, 30% of the country. Alafu, geographically, ukiangalia vizuri pale kwenye map, it's located pale central of Europe. So kwa watu wetu waliges Cape Town, sijui Madagascar, sijui Peru, hapana. Iko pale Europa, yani Europe. So make sure you tell us and use that hashtag Diaspora Connect at Diaspora Connect KE when you slide through on our Instagram family. Itabamba mbaya sana. And talking about kubamba mbaya sana, wakati wa kuenda majuu. Hey, imefika. So about that time, pali tuchukue passport yetu, na pia tuchukue bag zetu na tuende maju. But before tuende maju, sini some of your feedback hapa na pale, especially when it comes to our hashtag Diaspora Connect. Pia niko na some of you guys ambayo mko hapa. Oh yes, I see a lot of your responses. Naona John Orwa come through anasema hello, the country you are showing is Italy. Ni sawa, tutaiweka pale kwenye list. Italy is one of the places that had been guessed. Aya, Zinia come through anasema yo, what about Germany? Okay, we'll put it on the list and we'll come back to that. You see, when you come through, we put it on the screen. Alafu kuna huyu Hi Diaspora Connect family locked in from home. Nganya 125 show iko poa. Hey, one day usijali. Wapo Italy. Wapi wanasema ni Italy? Okay, tutakubali. Shelby ana come through anasema Rada Neville. Hapo ni Holland. Watu wa Rukuna wana come through. Poland is also there on the list. Just like our amazing guest Mzungu Fresh ako hapa. Alafu pia let me check out. Wasa wamesema wapi pengine? Yes. Naona pia kuna kijana wetu hapa amesema Sweden. Hello. That country is Sweden, enjoying the show. Thank you very much for all your interactions. We'll be getting to them a bit more on the show. So continue pulling up on us. Keep on telling us where you think that sights and sounds is. But right now, tulichukua passport, tukapack bags, tukaingia immigration, tukaona sign ya kwa Kenya, tukaingia ndege, tuko kwenye aisle seat ni sawa, complain, tumeulizwa na hostess, hey, chicken or beef? Tukasema chicken, na tukaingia Kigali, Rwanda. And in Kigali we meet an amazing Kenyan who is putting on to the fullest. She came through on social media and she told us Diaspora Connect, niko na story yenu, hebu niwaambie. So welcome for the first time Diaspora family. Jenny, niaje?
Niaje poa sana.
Mimi niko best kabisa manze, na wewe, what have you been up to this Sato? Umekuwa out then Kigali ukitesa ama umekuwa tu ukileilo?
Well, nimekuwa indoors. I'm telling you, Kigali is raining, it's cold, so we are
so ni indoors too. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. We really do appreciate you. For those guys who are watching you for the first time, hebu waambie wewe ni nani, what you're doing in Kigali, Rwanda, and then we'll take it from there.
So for those who are watching me for the first time, my name is JD Paula Odinga. I'm a Kenyan living and working in Kigali, Rwanda at the moment. And I'm excited to be on Diaspora Connect. I'm happy to have this conversation and, get to connect with my viewers.
Yes, I definitely are surprised about that. But also, as I was telling guys, you came through on our social media handles. Yeah. You are like Diaspora family. niko na stuff tunataka kuambia kabisa. So at least you're one of our testimonies of guys sliding in our DMs and being on the show bila kulipa, bila kustruggle. Sindio? Kila kitu iko good.
Yeah.
So tell us, hebu tuambie, how did you make your way to Kigali? What are those opportunities that opened up on that and that made you leave us here in the 254 and all the way to Rwanda?
So before I get to that part, I just wish to say that reaching out to you guys, unajua kuna wale watu una reach out to them and then they ignore you, but for you guys, you are first to reply and was like, okay, sawa basi. So how I got to Rwanda is I came in Rwanda in September 2024. So I came here in September 2024. I've just finished 1 year, 4 months. And the reason for my coming here is ilikuwa hiyo time nimemaliza university and I'm sitting at home, I'm doom scrolling, I'm sleeping, I'm waking up at 12. I'm like, okay, so what do I want to do right now? So at that time is when I decided, you know what, my mom has been staying in Rwanda for like 10 years now. So I was like, you know what, let me go and pay her a visit and see what is going to come out of it. In my head, ilikuwa tu naenda kutembelea Rwanda. I didn't have anything in mind. I didn't have, I'm going to stay here and probably just do my thing or one day get employed here. But for me, at the back of my head, nilikuwa najua I'm coming to just pay a visit. Then I came in September. My first volunteer work was at a nursery school. I used to volunteer at a nursery school called Path to Success, and I enjoyed that time. I volunteered for like 6 months, and the kids really made me feel like, you know what, I might just rethink staying here in Rwanda, because the kids were very welcoming, they were very sweet, and just getting to interact with them was just amazing. Then fast forward to March is when I now got my first employment at a media house. That's when I first got my first employment at a media house in March. In March of 2025, that's when I got my first employment. And I was like, you know what, let's try this thing. I mean, I did journalism in university, and this was my first employment. So I said, let me give it a shot. And then 2 months down the line, I was like, ni sawa basi. Kama ni Mother Nature imeamua kunichagulia Kigali, Rwanda as my country to stay and live and work in, who am I to say no? So that's how I found myself in Rwanda, Kigali in a nutshell.
That's amazing. I'm sure your mom is someone I'd like to talk to, because maybe yeye alikuwa amesha envision kidogo wewe kukua hizo ends, kwa sababu for her to just tell you, hey, by the way, welcome muangalia. And I'm sure even as you were going out there volunteering and all these things, I'm sure she was encouraging you and being like, yes, because also I'm sure she enjoys having you around instead of being in two different countries.
Definitely, but funny thing is that we no longer stay in the same area. So she stays like in another different province, and I'm in the city. So she didn't have too much time with me. So,
but at least one country makes for sure it makes a big difference. Alafu pia umeingia maeneo ya Kigali, uko nikoshua chapati si mingi sana kama hapa mtaani. How was it like getting used to food, climate, friends, language? Hebu niongeleshe kuhusu culture shock if you had those experiences. Now also pia just how you were able to get used to this new stuff in a new country. Maybe unaweza tupatia tu tips hapo kidogo.
First of all, I will say my first culture shock was the language, my days. The language, because you see, this is a country that has grown up speaking the national language, which is Kinyarwanda. Na sisi ni watu tumetoka Nairobi, Kiswahili, Sheng, English is our language. So that was the first culture shock. Adapting to the national language, it was very, very hard and very tough. Another thing, let me tell you, another thing is the food. The street food, the chapatis, the smoky pasua, the mayai pasua, the smocha. I miss those things every day, and I wish I could just take my passport and travel to Kenya every week, every month, just to have an experience of that, because I think when I was in Kenya, I didn't get to experience that much. I even regret not having enough smochas and smoky passoas, but
I
now
can
I
imagine.
wish I could travel. I wish I could travel to Kenya every day just to eat those smochas. But other than that, I think the food is not too much different. There's not much difference. It's just the same. It's just that for them, they have different names for the food. They have a different way they cook the chapatis here. I'll be very honest, are very different from our chapatis. Zetu tumezoea kukanda kabisa na to make sure ziko the perfect shape and everything. But for theirs, they cook it very differently where they deep fry the chapatis. Other than us who, cook it on very low heat. For them, they deep fry the chapatis, which is a bit different because the chapati inakama out ikiwa crispy and a bit crunchy, so you definitely miss the chapatis for home. For home.
I can imagine a crispy chapati. Hiyo ni crisps too, but this how I understand when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do, and I get it. Sasa hata umefanya hii mambo ya smoky paswa nitakula some on your behalf just to make up.
Please.
I definitely do that. Aya, hebu tuongelele opportunities, employment opportunities at work as you are approaching March. As you said, when you got your first official job, was it an easy kind of process? Pepa zetu za hapa mtaani zinakubalika virahisi huko. Is it a tedious one ama was it one of those ones where, oh, you're from Kenya, we love Kenyans, etc, blah, blah, blah. Were those opportunities, did they come to you easily ama zilikuwa kidogo far from reach?
Okay, I will say on behalf of myself because every other person's experience is different. But for me, I think it came to me easy because in Rwanda there's a group they call Kenyans Living in Rwanda, and that's where they get to advertise, job opportunities, events, and all that. And how I got my first employment is through, again, my mom, who I'm very thankful for. She was like, there's someone who's asking for a Kenyan journalist living in Rwanda who's ready to start work as a journalist. And she was like, take his number and then you reach out to him and then you see how it goes. And let me tell you, first of all, it took me 2 weeks to just text this specific number so that I get this job. So I reached out to this guy and he was like, you know what, come for a trial run and then we see how it goes. And 1 week after I got the employment and was like, am I sure? Am I sure? Is it supposed to come this easy or what is happening? What is happening? This was after 6 months of definitely doing the volunteer work I was doing in the nursery school. And at that time while I was doing the volunteer work, I was like, maybe I should become a teacher in the long run. I don't know, but miraculously this job came to me. So from my experience, for me, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Being in a different country, being in a different environment, but at the same time, getting to be employed by someone who is from your country. So for me, it was a bit easy and it didn't come to me that hard. That's what I would say.
Nice. As we were saying on earlier, ikiwa time yako, timing ikialign, alafu Mungu acheze kama yeye, milango, dirisha, kila kitu opened for you. So I love the fact that you've said it was a good kind of process. And also, talk to me about how you're celebrating. You've been there for 1 year plus. How do you celebrate holidays? Especially because hao wako na holiday yao, watapiga, but hapa nyumbani, Jamhuri, siku ya kupanda miti, nini. How do you celebrate the Kenyan holidays just to make sure we feel closer to home kiplani?
Yeah, for that I would say thank you so much for social media because let me tell you honestly, it does get very lonely out here. Because keep in mind, uko nchi mpya, nchi ya wenyewe. First of all, you came here, you have no friends, you have small family. So first of all, we thank social media for existing because that's how at least you're keeping up to date, with what is happening in Kenya, what is happening in my hometown. So during the holidays, at least I get to celebrate with people on social media, but it's very hard, honestly. It's very hard because one thing I've realized in Rwanda, there's not so much holidays kama sisi wa Kenya when you took on like 10,000 holidays in a month. So it's different, but because of social media, I'm able to, keep tabs on what is happening in my country, how I'm able to celebrate with my friends on social media, on the holidays and all that. But definitely I do. Part of me still misses our Kenyan culture, but in pursuit of green pastures, what do you have to do? You have to leave your comfort zone.
Kweli. And that's why we made this show right here, Diaspora Connect, to appreciate you guys who are there in the diaspora. We know it's not easy. You have to do a couple of things hapa na pale, but when you come here, una connect na watu, at least pia tunakupatia reminder of home, and we also celebrate you because that is something quite important. So big up yourself. You've done an amazing thing. We know it's not easy, but you're still there soldiering on, and that's part of the Kenyan grit and spirit. So big up yourself to the fullest. Aya, before sasa nikuambie usalimiane and all these amazing things, nataka uniambie kitu moja before nikuache. Making friends and umesema marafiki hapa na pale hizi vitu, when it comes to making friends and getting that group, because kupigia mabeshte wa Kenya is one thing, but having people close to you is another thing. Was that easy? Was it a hard time? And also talk to us about your future plans, especially as you're out there in Rwanda. Unataka kuendelea kuninio huko, utakuja mtaani, plans inakaaje?
Sasa, to make friends here, okay, genuinely, Rwandese people are very friendly. I would say that they're very, very friendly and very warm and very welcoming. Ni kama sisi wa Kenya, but as Kenyans, tunakwanga tuna hiyo kakitu ya, I don't know how to say it, but tunakwanga na kala kakitu kaku kind of not judge in a friendly way. but like kind of judge. But in Rwandan, people are very welcoming, they're very warm, and I would talk in terms of as a journalist. As a journalist, I realized that your 9 to 5 is not 9 to 5. It's like 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. You always have to work. You always have to work. So making friends in that in my area of work was very tough. So I came to make friends in my line of work and in my office. That's how I made friends, and those friends at least tried to show me around Kigali, around Rwanda, and but then I realized that personally I don't think I'm that friendly. I'm not that friendly. Okay. I'm not that friendly, and I'm like, okay, now I thank God for my job, because now I don't have to socialize or like go out there and kind of make friends, because initiating a conversation for me is quite a task. And I mean, thank God for the few friends I have in Rwanda, but like for me, I think my job was one of the things that used to keep me sane.
To keep you sane. I can
keep me at least, connected. So in terms of friends, that area is a bit gray.
It's okay. It's allowed. It's allowed.
Yeah.
New year, new you.
Yeah, exactly. We are rooting, to be out there more often. So 2026, we are rooting for that.
Sawa. And before we have you send in your salams, it's really important, I think, is for you to encourage those people who are at home. Kuna wale wanakuona, maybe walimaliza shule, opportunities maybe hapa mtaani has come through, but maybe they have another opportunity to go elsewhere or to go and see how things are in different countries. How would you encourage especially students who've left uni, ni wakati wa kuhustle to become an adult? What would you say to them, especially as they're trying to find their way in line with you and everything that you have experienced?
Number one, nafaa kuwa honest.
Please, kuwa as honest as possible. Ndo mtu akikuona anajua, Jedi aliniambia,
Definitely. Number one, honestly, I would say from my perspective, adulting takes a lot, okay? But that does not mean you can't make it in this life. That does not mean you can't achieve what you want to achieve in this life. Number one is I will tell people to try as much as possible to get out of their comfort zone. Because once we get comfortable in where we are, in what we are doing, that's when we feel like change is going to be hard. Achieving my dreams is going to be so hard. So first of all, try as much as possible to get out of that comfort zone. And please remember, your dreams are not invalid, because it is you who is dreaming those dreams. It is you who is thinking of those dreams. So once you put your mind to something, do it and make sure you achieve it, because every man for himself in this world, to say the least, because what you want to do, most people might not agree to it, but once you put your mind to it and decide this is what I want to do, I want to move from point A to point B, that is when I can do it. Just take the risk, don't be scared, don't be afraid. I know in life we are usually scared of the big things, but that's being scared is the one that actually makes us to do things. So get out of the comfort zone. Make sure the sky is never the limit. Please dream your dreams, make them come a reality, because that's all we have to do in this world to survive. You have to make your dreams a reality. You have to fight for your place in this society. So do what your heart wants and let no one stop you, because at the end of the day, you're going to buy that house by yourself, you're going to buy that car by yourself. So do what your heart wishes and what your heart feels comfortable in doing. That's my advice.
Hey, hapo sawa. Spoken like a true champion. Thank you very much, JD. Tunaku appreciate mbaya sana. We can't wait to come there to Kigali. Also, ukikuja hapa mtaani, kuna space mingi sana hapa kwa studio yetu. Ya wewe ukuje utuambie a lots of good stuff, especially about Rwanda and everything you do. Before we love and leave you, one of our amazing traditions that we have, it's called kutuma salams. Na tungependa utume salams, juu niko sure wase wako hapa, ma primary school boyfriends, ma crush, ma family members, relatives, kila msee anakuwatch sahi na wangependa uwapige shout out. So please waambie salams, alafu pia usisahau mabeshte wale umemake hapo Rwanda.
Sawa, limit ya salamu ni ngapi kwanza? Kwa sababu list ni refu.
Kuna nakwambia hapa watu wanatoaga ma paragraph, but for you one paragraph only.
Sawa, I will try. First, I would shout out my mom. I know she's watching, definitely. I would shout out to her wherever she is. She's been my biggest supporter, together with my sister Dacha Otieno. Those two people have helped me so much and have supported me in every decision I've made. And yani manze, hawa tu wako tu hapa tu kwa roho, hapa tu hawezi nitoka. Also, I would love to shout out my friends who have made here in Kigali. Amanda Bahenda, Sandy Wase, Olive Irakoze. Najua hizo majina zinawachanganya kidogo, but msijali, but I would love to shout out to them. Also my friends in Kenya who have also been, nikianza kuwa mention itakuwa like 10 paragraphs, so for now I won't mention them. Just to say a few of them. My best friend mwenye tulijoin na yeye, University 7, yani those people have held me down. Sitaki kwanza kuwa mention wote, itakuwa like a long paragraph, but whoever is watching me out there, shout out to you guys, man. They shout out to you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for, giving me encouragement, even though sometimes I feel like I'm not doing as much as I want to, but you guys are always rooting for me, are always fighting for me. Thank you so much. Penda sana.
Hapo sawa. Thank you very much, and we do really appreciate you. And as I tell all our guests at the end, please just know, kutoka leo umepata kazi mpya, na hiyo kazi ni you are the ambassador of Diaspora Connect. Sasa tukimaliza tu hivi, your first text ile utatuma out, instead of maneno mengi unaambia tu wase, wow, Diaspora Connect, such an amazing place. So make sure you are telling Kigali about us, social media, so that to connect in the right kind of way. So thank you very much, Jedi. We salute you and receive all your flowers from Kigali, Rwanda, making the difference in many kind of ways. Thank you very much. Citizen TV, Diaspora Connect, hapa ndo pali tuko na bado hatujamaliza. We still have a lot coming up, and thank you very much, Jedi, for giving us your testimony and all those good things. Moving swiftly along before we come to the end of the show, I still have some amazing guests in studio. Mzungu Fresh ako hapa, alafu pia niko na Nadia the DJ, and I want us to go with our two amazing guests, Nadia and Mzungu Fresh. There's a segment that we have on the show. It's called Diaspora News, and Diaspora News, this is where I'll give you a few headlines from somewhere in the world, many different places in the world, 3 of them, and then we'll see how best, or if they mesh with our culture, or if it's just one of those ones of, okay, maybe not. So we're gonna start off. Nadia, uko sawa? Umesikia? Mzungu Fresh, you heard. This is your camera right here. Please just look in here. We are almost done. We're almost done. So as you've heard, news, and I just need you to comment and you give me anything you're feeling about this. So our first piece of news comes all the way from Greece. So in Greece, there's an island in Greece where you can live for free. All you need to do is take care of a stray cat. So unajua vile Kenya kuna Bosco na Rex, so stray dogs hapa na pale, huko kuna stray cats. So if you can find a way in which you can take care of these stray cats, you can live for free. My goodness me. Mzungu Fresh, what do you think about this? Is it something that you can do, or is it something, you're lying, nah, I'll just pay for the accommodation?
No, I can take care of cats, bro. Of course, if I can live there for free, I can't believe for that.
So you would actually do this? You would take care of, even if it's 100, 200 cats?
Oh, then I need to have more people. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can handle 200 cats.
Nadia, what do you think about this? Do you think you can take care of cats for free accommodation?
No.
You're just, no. You'd rather pay for your own accommodation, cats zijipange.
I'd rather pay because I don't like cats.
You don't like cats? You're not a cat mom or nothing like that?
No, I can't do that. Let me just pay.
You just pay? Okay.
Kindly, yeah.
Ukiwa nyumbani manze tuambie, give us your views, send them through to us. We would love to hear from you. I am moving along swiftly. Bado tuko pale kwenye Diaspora News. When it comes to farming and agriculture, we know we do amazingly well here as Kenya, manze. So get this, Japanese farmers, especially when it comes to fruits, when they're packing their fruits in fruit boxes, Japanese fruit boxes show the farmer's face. Yani nakuonyesha, this is the farmer who produced this batch of fruits when you're buying them, as a sign of respect. Oh, this is something I would love for it to be included right here in the 254. Nadia, wewe unafilaje? Ungependa uende super, ukinunua vitu zako unaambiwa hizi vitunguu zilitoka kutoka kwa huyu farmer na picha yake iwekwe mpaka hapo ndio mumuonyeshe respect. What do you think of this?
I think it's lovely, it's good, because at least unapea mtu hiyo heshima. Sasa hapa hata content kama wa Kenya amwandikangi by who, but sasa this is good. You need to show the owner.
You need to show the
and it's so good. Una feel appreciated sana.
Feel appreciated. Respect to the fullest. Aya, Mzungu Fresh, what do you think about this? I'm sure you've been out there in the market looking at things. Is it something you'd like to see as you're buying your groceries?
I love local fruits and be sure, like I love to also buying the fruits from the little markets, from the ladies who are just selling little bit of the veggies or foods, and the things with this is a big respect. You showing the respect to the people who are
so that one we all agree this will be dope to introduce it in the 25. For you at home, have the last say. Hebu tuambie pale kwenye social, tungependa kusikia maoni yako ni gani, picha yekwe isiekwe. Aya, the last piece of Diaspora News today is of course coming because of imaneno ya driving. we know sometimes when it comes to driving school, you can, for me personally, I went to driving school once. Nadia, driving test umechukua? Umeifanya ukapita?
Unajua unaongea hivyo na nilifanya last week.
Last week. That is good. I love it. Mzungu Fresh, I don't know if you've had your time to get your DL. Is it something you're interested in, or you're just going to be a passenger king?
Bro, I'm scared.
You're scared.
Drive here. Because it's also opposite way.
Oh, yes.
You have the UK way.
Yeah, I get it.
So it's really tricky.
It's really tricky. So get this. So there was a woman who passed her driving test, but after the 950th attempt. Can you imagine that? She tried the first time, failed, and she only succeeded during the 950th attempt. And she spent over $14,000 just to make sure she gets this driving license. Mzungu Fresh, is it that serious to get your DL?
It's not possible. Probably she needs to spend all her life to make like 950.
Imagine. 950 times you fail, you get up. You fail, you get up. Nadia, the ladies, you're being shown a good example. What do you think?
Kwa nimejipea mara 3, by the way. But ya kwanza nilienda through. But it's not that easy, by the way.
Yes, pale kwa kuzungusha ka, take it from here to here, roundabout.
Lane A, lane what?
And that right there is Diaspora News, where we, give you a bit of culture and headlines from all over the world. But we are not done yet. Now we switch lanes, because on Diaspora Connect, we are, of course, Duolingo is our thing. So we speak one way and then we go the other, and that includes music language. So on Diaspora Chart, this is where we put you on to 3 songs that are absolutely wrecking the place on the Kenyan scene. And this first one right here, Suda, a man like Ben Soul, coming through with a new EP, and this song is called Ladies Only. Listen.
Representing for all the beautiful girls in the world. There's a party downtown, so here and learn. This special song is for the ladies, and ladies only. If you no man, see no man. I pull out my gun for the ladies, and ladies only. Ladies only. Oh yeah. I was skanking in a Jabba ranking. When a beautiful thing walked in a the party, looking like a Barbie, sparkly. Hakuwa shy and a dance kati. Swodi kakubali, nikatuma CV. Ilikuwa na DX, ngoma za CP. Nikashika JD, sa niko ready. So tell me baby where you want me tonight in a ladies night. So much love I see in a ladies night. Certain special things you can only find in a ladies' night, yeah.
There's a party downtown, so here and learn. That is man like Ben Soul, Suda. And that is called Ladies Only, such a sensational kind of tune. But it's not only up to me. Nadia, what do you think about this, especially being a DJ?
Big tune. It's a nice one. I love Ben Soul. He's the goat in this industry.
Nikambuzi.
Ako sawa. Beat iko sawa, lyrics, ina flow, ziko fiti.
Yes, it's something you'll be spinning out there, sindio?
Yeah.
Kabisa. Mzungu Fresh, when it comes to music, we know you're in there. When it comes to the Kenyan culture, you're loving it too. What do you think about this song by Ben Soul called Ladies Only?
Now I can imagine myself dancing to this song with my lady, dating. I'm in the date and we are dancing together. Yeah. It's a nice chill vibe.
Nice chill vibe. I like the fact that you reduced it to only one lady. That's also a good thing. And of course, not only is Ben Solo on our Diaspora Connect chart, but also this song right here. Take a listen.
kumadewanu kairetu kama sinani kumadewanu nadwa nyuma gaikinya kairetu kama sinani kumadewanu wanatokenywa neidosito uerelio dasinangi. You're the best thing in the city. Oh baby, take it easy. Wanna to get you a night on Sito. Where you're dancing on you. You're the best thing in the city. Oh baby, take it easy. Leo, mimi nawe hadi Sunday.
Hey, man, like a rush there. Something for this season. When I talk about this season, you know, in a few hours' time, or rather, today is a new month. The 1st of February. So happy new month to you if you're watching us at home. So that is the perfect song to set us off during this love season kind of thing. Nadia, what do you think of this one?
It's a nice song. It's a love song.
Of course.
And I love how they're embracing the Kikuyu culture. Haiko that flat. It has beats. Iko fiti. It's a nice one.
Na video pia umeiona aje?
Video pia iko modern, iko fiti. It's a nice one. The beats pia wameka hiyo video iko fiti.
Iko fiti manze, kikompa pale, as you said, ina integrate vizuri na Kikuyu culture pale. Kenyan pia tumeingia vizuri. Mzungu Fresh, what do you think about this? Is it something you can dedicate to someone?
I don't know the lyrics, but I feel like the vibe is really lovely, and this kind of songs makes you smile on your face, you know.
Nice. Okay, I love it. And the last and final song on Diaspora chart. This is where we put you on to what is happening. This one even has a dance style. Kama unajua Buru Kanga. Buru, play it.
Dokire kana irongerwo ndenda hiki no nginya ndirute bwomboko ngirigwo njiki atia na maguru makwa mothe na mane maku soto ngironje thakuru niwe dance master yule wa madanza kudonjo ngironje ore moko hamwe na gaspiral nderuta ikinya ni ndithoko
Piga up burukanga buruka 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 piga up burukanga Akinyote na the room and the lights get right now Nimekuja na ubad body moving like a fighter Steam panda vibe kuwe tight Kama uko na mali kosa blank city light Bend down, pause Walai na bend down, of course Kahora, kerirone karido Kahora no menye dena tuido Maya matumbe Sorry, waka twende tena Maya matumbe Let's go Piga up burukanga buruka 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 piga up burukanga
Yes, sir. And that is exactly what Diaspora Connect we are all about. Man like Mzungu Fresh touched down all the way from Poland to just give us that exciting kind of vibe. And when it comes to the dance kind of sector, I love the fact that you've gone above and beyond. We showed some of your videos in Dandora. You know, you dancing with the kids, giving back. Talk to me about that part of your life in Kenya before we go on over to the dance style. especially when it comes to
I want to
giving
say
back.
something about this song.
Yes. Yes. We'll get to that. We'll get to the song, but talk to me about your experience with giving back to the communities, being around Kenya with the kids.
I love kids from the ghettos here.
Yes.
Like Kibera, Matare, Dandora. I love because these kids are really, really nice.
Yes.
Really, the nice souls and really talented. And when they have opportunity to learn, to do something, they giving always 100%. And that's just amazing experience for me to spend time with them. If I have any chance to spend time,
you're there.
I always want to go. I
love it. Thank you very much, and we appreciate your story so much. Thank you also for coming through. Talk to us about Apurukanga, because also when it comes to the dance style, it comes to Anguka Nayo, Mapangale, you're always there. How is that like, learning the dance styles and now being a part of the culture?
That's amazing. I just started because of Kenyan dance trends. All of the people here dancing, so it's really natural that you are also doing that. But about this song, I love this song because also the Colo Blue, who is one of the artists in this song, this is a guy from the dancing world, and now he is going also to the music. And also all of the cluster team, the dancers, they are really amazing. They're doing really high level content on Kenya, and they represent Kenya on the all Africa.
Yes, to the highest stage.
So this is amazing. I really love and I support that.
Yes, big up Colo Blue, big up the cluster dancers. They're always doing amazingly well, and that's amazing. Thank you very much, Ata Nadia, umekam through. Thank you for giving us that good vibe. Hebu tuambie pali watu wanaweza kupata this weekend kama huko, ama next week pali watu wanaweza kupata, where you've been playing. Unajua?
Yeah, so thank you so much, Diaspora family. A big shout out to you. And I'm so happy about coming here. And thank you everyone who is watching on all my socials. Follow me at Nadia, the DJ 254. Keep tuned for mixtapes that tunaweka kila wiki. And what else? Follow my socials to get more updates. And what else? Siwezi sahau salamu. Junajua hii segment ndio mmegojea, acha nitafute hiyo full scap.
Patiana yote, wewe tumekupatia full scap mbili. Full scap mbili please.
Acha nisitoe leo, lakini my dad who is in Kahawa ndani, nimeona text. Hi dad. Hi mom. Hi Tia, who is my daughter, and anyone who supports my craft. Thank you so much. Continue supporting, and siwezi taja kila mtu hapa. Msinimalize, but I love you so much, guys. I love you so much, guys, for making my brand so lively. And keep in touch on my socials. Ndio uangalie kwenye utanipata next. Thank you so much.
Apo sawa. Nadia the DJ has been up in the place. Diaspora family, najua mnajua about her. And make sure you are connecting with us at Diaspora Connect K. Even if when the show is not on air, make sure you are writing to us. Want to be a part of the show? Make sure you send us a bio about yourself or the person who wants to be on the show. And from there, we'll be easily take them through the process and we'll have them right here on Diaspora Connect. Also, if you want to watch repeat episodes, make sure you are all about View Sasa, because on View Sasa, you can rewatch all the amazing episodes. Even this one with Mzungu Fresh will be there right after the show, so you can rewatch, look at how amazingly well we've done our dance, and also the stories that we've had on the show, which are amazing. So make sure you're all about View Sasa. Na pia, Diaspora family, kama unataka kukatch the repeat episode, yani this one, right here on Citizen, Friday afternoon, our repeat episodes go live. So make sure you're all about it. Diaspora Connect. Just in case on a Saturday you can't watch us, come back on Friday afternoon. You'll find us here and you can watch and relive all these amazing moments. And we do appreciate you so much. But for me to you, paka next week. Adios, muchachos. Paka next week. But right now, nataka tumalize na Apurukanga. So, Nadia, please give us that monster tune as we sign off on Diaspora Connect. Yende sana. Kwa heri.
Kahora, kahora, kerirwo ni karido. Kahora, kahora, no menye dena tuido. Maya. We waka 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 Dokire kana irogerwa deda hiki no nginya nderute bwomboko
Ngĩrigwo njĩke atĩa na magũrũ makwa mothe na mane makucoto ngĩrwo njethe kũrũ nĩwe dance master yule wa madanza kudonjo ngĩrwo njoe moko hamwe na gaspiral nderuta ikinya niĩ nĩ thoko
Piga up burukanga buruka 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 piga up burukanga Nyota in the room and the lights get right now Nimekuja na ubad body moving like a fighter Steam panda vibe kuwe tight Kama uko na mali tosa blank city light Bend down, pause One line I bend down, pause Kahora, kerirone karido Kahora, no menye dena toido
Mayai